Can you sue a religious school if you are fired for religious reasons? That's the question the Indiana Supreme Court will decide in a case involving an Indianapolis teacher. It's a case that we've been following for nearly 2 years now. News 8's government reporter Garrett Bergquist is at the State House.
Well, today was a major turning point in the case of Joshua Payne Elliott. The Archdiocese of Indianapolis fired him from Cathedral High School 3 years ago for being in a same-sex marriage. Before anything else happens, the court has to figure out how much of this is civil law and how much is canon law.
I'm concerned about where is this line drawn?
Joshua Payne Elliott taught German at Cathedral High School for 13 years. In 2017, he married a man who teaches at another Catholic school. The Archdiocese of Indianapolis fired him for that marriage 2 years later. Payne Elliott's lawyers say the Archdiocese violated his teaching contract. They want to be able to see the exact ecclesiastical directive to terminate him, as well as any previous faith-based firings.
The general rule is that a religious motivation does not relieve a religious organization of complying with general law. And all we've done here is plead a tort. We've pleaded a tort and does not require this court to examine any issues of faith.
Lawyers for the Archdiocese say not only is that an invasion of privacy, the courts can't get involved due to the First Amendment. They say there are plenty of exceptions for criminal and civil cases, but this isn't one of them.
What are they communicating about? It's not the Cubs game. They're communicating about a core aspect of church governance. What schools can be recognized as Catholic? That's a second limiting principle. A third limiting principle is you have an undisputed violation of Catholic moral and theological teaching here. There's no dispute about what the church is teaching on marriages.
This is not an employment case where they fired a priest or anything. This is where a teacher who wasn't employed by the Archdiocese was fired by someone else because the Archdiocese told them to do that.
The Supreme Court has long held that civil courts can't penalize religious organizations for laying down the rules for their own members and making sure their organizations remain faithful to their religious teachings.
Chief Justice Loretta Rush recused herself from this case. The court would not confirm why, so that means 4 justices will decide this case instead of the usual 5. At the State House, Garrett Bergquist, WishTV, WishTV.com, and follow us on Facebook.